Let's talk about how grades work in Speech 1321, Business and Professional Communication. The grading system I use isn't a standard points or percentage based grading system. Instead, I've combined what's called specifications grading with mastery learning. What specifications grading means is that you have to meet a list at a certain level, right? The mastery learning is that you can have multiple tries to get to that level. So, what this looks like for us is that you must turn in all required work in a module, and you have to meet an 80% mastery level for that module as a whole. That does not mean you have to get 80% or higher on every piece of graded work. Instead, it's kind of a whole grade. If you don't get to that 80% at first, you can try again. So you can resubmit, and that grade will replace the previous grade. So our modules, the way that we form the grade is completing each module brings you up by a letter grade. So think of our modules like a staircase, and think it's really steep, or maybe it's like bleachers, right? You can't do 2 steps at a time. So we have to start off with Module 1 orientation. Once you turn in all required work and reach that 80% mastery level, you have completed that module. This module just makes sure you can stay in the class. If you stop at Module 1, you will fail the course. I don't think anybody has that goal. So we would want to at least proceed to Module 2, Teamwork. This is where we're getting into our content. We'll also have our first virtual meeting in the Teamwork module because we'll be completing the project for that module at a virtual meeting. If we stop at Module 2, we're at what's called a minimally passing grade, which is a D. Module 1 plus Module 2 gets you passing. Ds do get degrees. So if you're just trying to complete this for your degree plan, it might be okay. Most people who plan to transfer need at least a C. That comes when you complete Module 3 presentations. This will be our other required virtual meeting to deliver the presentation at that meeting. So once you turn in all required work, you're at that 80% mastery level. You will have earned a C. Now, the great thing here is that your grade can never go down. So once you have earned a particular grade, you can only go higher. So if you get to Module 3 and your goal is to get a C, you don't need to do any other work in the course. You've achieved your goal grade. There you go, right? So modules 1, 2, and 3 are what you have to do for a C letter grade. Our next step is Module 4, interviewing. This is a module that I will encourage you to start earlier because our project, the Career Research Interview project, takes a while to locate somebody to interview. You want to interview somebody who's in the field that you're going to ACC to move into, right? Once you turn in all required work and get to that 80% mastery level in Module 4, you will have earned a B. So we need 4 modules to earn that B. Lastly, we can complete Module 5, Leadership. When you turn in all required work for this module and you reach that 80% mastery level for this module, you will have completed all modules in this course, which means, of course, you get an A. So when you think about the way that our grades work in this class, it may be simpler than it first appears. Each module earns you the next higher letter grade. Please do reach out if you have any questions. I hope this video has helped explain the grading system.